Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Hey, welcome back to the Hypercamp, the Pop Dart podcast. I forgot what it was called for a second. Welcome to a special absolute cinema episode.
Welcome to a special absolute cinema episode.
A cinema
Hi guys,
episode
we're gonna be talking about
of the
movies
Hypercamp
today.
podcast. Would you like to explain what we're freaking doing today?
Yeah, we're talking about movies today, like I just said.
Oh, hell yeah!
We're talking about movies. We're going to talk about our favorite movies, some, maybe not so well-known movies that we think are really good that you guys should check out. We're going to talk about, our guilty pleasure movies, and then we're going to talk about how we got into becoming cinephiles.
So true. Actually,
which definitely sounds appropriate.
It sounds not condescending at all. What actually... It might be a vibe to kind of start with the history, come to think of it, of how do we get here a little bit?
That's fine by me. I can start if you want.
Yeah, hit me up.
So, when I was a kid, I didn't watch a lot of movies. I kind of, once my parents divorced, started watching more movies with my dad. But it wasn't really something I ever cared about until I watched 3 Billboards, which is a movie about a woman whose daughter is assaulted and killed, who goes on basically a
vengeance
revenge
quest
story, to try to get justice for her daughter. And it's Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, probably more people that I'm not thinking about right now. It is a fantastic film, and it was one of the first movies I ever saw that really made me be like, oh, this is an art form that I need to engage with.
I think it's one of the first movies you showed me as well.
Yeah, because it's one of the first movies I show people when I'm trying to get them into watching movies, because it's enough of a beginning, middle, and end of a story to be anybody can kind of just watch it, but it's also a really, really good movie. In the sense that you can just... you can really get somebody invested, I feel in caring about things like cinematography and writing and stuff with a movie like that's a little bit more easily accessible.
Right.
And then after that, after I started dating my fiance, he is really into watching movies, so then from there on, it just kind of became my life.
Yeah, that's real.
How about you?
I think I was watching movies about the same time I remember even having a consciousness. We had a VHS player, I guess, when I was really little, and when we had a small collection, because I guess my dad was into movies to a reasonable degree. And I remember loving Short Circuit 2. And then...
That's awesome.
I'm trying to trace my path through life, and it was that, and then it was my aunt had pirated copies of all of the Star Wars films, but classically pirated, on a laser disc, you know what I mean?
Shit.
And I would watch Attack of the Clones more than any of the other Star Wars movies.
That's so funny. I always forget about that.
And then from there, it was kind of just a thing of we slowly just got a DVD collection, and I had the same 36 movies that I would watch for most of my childhood, because we didn't really have cable most of the time, so I would just watch the same collection on loop. And then around 2021 I started attempting to have actual opinions and not just be looking at a screen for 2 hours, you know what I mean?
I do.
So that's kind of my journey. Ever since then, I've just been kind of trying to refine my taste a little bit.
Do you know what the first movie we ever watched together was? Do we have any idea?
I can make a guess off of a letterbox. I don't know if that would be accurate. There's a real chance it's Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane.
It could be Cloverfield. But I feel like there had to have been something before that.
Well, just because... So, looking at it, it's a tough... It might have also been Parasite.
Ooh! That's feeling more accurate to me.
It would have been close to each other.
Well, okay, wait. So, March 2021 is Parasite. February 2021 is Cloverfield.
So, if you have that for you as well, then it was probably Cloverfield. Because that's when I have it.
Did I show you Captain Fantastic?
Yes.
So that was February 9th of 2021. And did I show you Nightcrawler?
Yes.
So that was January 20th of 2021, and that is my first logged movie on Letterboxd. So
that's
movie is
wild.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I have
Oh my god, did you hear my stomach?
Not at all.
I hope it's audible in the recording. That was crazy.
It was super loud.
It was so loud.
I have Nightcrawler the 27th of July. Is that what you said? You said January.
Wait, of what year?
2022.
Oh, so that must have been the first time I saw it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore that. So, if this time that I watched Knives Out was with you on February 5th, then it could be that. If this Captain Fantastic is what I watched with you, then it's February 9th. But it's definitely like early 2021, so it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Together.
Right, like as a unit.
Which is crazy. Okay, so do you want to hop right into the top fives?
Yeah, let's do it. So actually about my top five, right? I have on Letterboxd, it like lets you pick your favorites. It lets you do like a top four, and I like my top four, but I also am not sure if it's actually my top four anymore because I put that in there kind of when I made the Letterboxd, and it's been like 5 years. So when we're done with the top five, I have some contenders that I kind of want to go through a little bit, but because it's hard for me, I need like a top 10. But
no, that's honestly great because what I'll do is we'll go back and forth, and then while you're going over your contenders, I'll pull up my 5 stars and see if I have anything that could be a contender for mine, because it has been a minute since I've checked mine.
That sounds
to make
good.
sure mine are right. I'm pretty sure they're right, as you'll notice when we go through. But yeah, so do you want to start with your number 5? Do you want
I can
me to
start.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
My number 5, and I'm budging. It's my top 4 on Letterboxd, but I'm leaving slot 2 open for one of the contenders right now. Is how I'm doing it. So my number 5 right now is American Psycho.
Ooh,
A classic banger, just absolute. I will say, the community that has formed since I saw American Psycho around American Psycho somewhat mars American Psycho for me just
That's
a little
true.
bit.
That's fair.
But the film itself, classic. I did not know what to expect when I first saw it, and a comedy was the last thing I was ready for, and it absolutely sold me on it. Very, very funny movie. Not scary at all to me, which I really thought it was going to be like a horror type beat, and it just isn't that at all. Also probably my favorite Christian Bale movie, but also I feel like I feel like he doesn't have a lot of competition for me, because a lot of his most famous works I'm not a massive fan of. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's an absolute banger. What's your number 5?
So my number 5 is The Florida Project.
A great poll.
The Florida Project is a Sean Baker joint.
Hell yeah. Love a joint.
I love so much. He did Anora, which is like, for people listening, if you don't know what The Florida Project is, you might know what Anora is. It came out like last year, and I think it won, I don't know if it won Best Picture, but it won like a bunch of Oscars. Yeah, it's my number 5. We have watched it.
Yeah,
right?
we watched The Florida Project. I've not seen Anora, but we watched The Florida Project.
Yeah, The Florida Project. Sorry, yeah, no, I haven't seen Anora either. I was going to go see it in theaters, and I Forgot.
Rip, missed it.
But the Florida Project. Are we talking about the movies too, or are we just saying what are?
I talked about mine a little bit. That's just me.
I mean, I'll just give like
give a little.
I'll give a very brief rundown. So, because you didn't really go into your plot, that's kind of my question.
That's fair.
It's like I'll go into the plot. I'll just talk about the basic idea because it might make people interested. And okay, by the way, full spoilers for every movie we in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you hear the movie come up, just like dive for cover.
Yeah, if you hear us say the name of the movie, just expect the next word to be main character died. Like,
right, literally. Dumbledore dies at the end of
honestly,
every movie.
You should keep your finger on the X button of your browser the entire time you listen to this podcast.
Yeah. In fact, you shouldn't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, you should just not listen. Anyway, so the Florida Project is about a single mom and her daughter living in a motel in Florida near Disneyland, and it's just about this daughter's life and how she grows up and interacts with people and makes friends and like lives in this world, and it's so good. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. There's also another theme, which is that all of the movies on my list have made me cry.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's another theme. Well, okay, I don't know about number 3. I'll have to think back through it, but go ahead.
I'm curious. I'm gonna see if I can keep track of the movies that have made me cry on this, because there are definitely a couple. American Psycho is not one of them, but that's awesome.
Number 4 for you.
Number 4 for me is Django Unchained.
That's so dope.
It did not make me cry,
fucking dope.
but awesome movie. It I think is honestly one of the first movies that like really made me like actively appreciate like saturation in a film, like literal like color grading. You know what I mean?
Yes.
'Cause it's so vibrant. Like the blood is like this cherry, almost pink, and it's like, I don't know, it's just great. Great acting all the way through, excellent plot. I mean, it's a Tarantino joint, so it's like if you know movies
Such a good movie.
at all, you kind of know what to expect from it. Highly recommend it. I watched it with my mom. I don't remember if I ever told you that.
You did tell me that, and I forgot.
My mom is this sweet little angel, and Django Unchained is this like raunchy, bloody, R-rated thing, and it's like even she was like, "This is awesome," which made me feel so good. And it's such a compliment to Django that it can be so out of her wheelhouse and still so admired.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3. What's your?
You meant your number 4, and my number 4 is Lady Bird by Greta Gerwig.
That I haven't seen that one in a while. When did we watch that?
A long time ago.
It's been a long time.
A long time ago. Let me see if I can find it here. Basically, Lady Bird is about a girl and her mom.
A common thread.
And they're like me and my mom.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that's why.
Can I make a guess at another thing on your list?
Do you want to guess when we get to that slot?
I don't know what slot it's gonna be, but I have a feeling there's one specific movie that is also going to be about a girl and her mom.
Maybe.
Exciting. You have more to say about that one, or is it just a girl?
Lady Bird's a really good coming-of-age movie about a girl in a Catholic school that deals with falling in love and relationships and going off to college and her family, and it's beautiful. Watch it.
It kind of felt like your Breakfast on Pluto a little bit.
Yeah. Except for better.
That's true. That's
no
true.
offense, Killian. Killian was great.
Killian was killing it.
Killian was killing it.
Is that...
Killian.
Is Lady Bird made by the same person that did Juno, or am I misremembering?
I have no fucking idea. I don't think Greta Gerwig did Juno.
I want to see Juno. My number... What are we on? 3? Yeah,
Oh,
3.
wait. I found our Lady Bird.
Oh, did you?
We watched Lady Bird on June 19th of 2024.
Oh, that's not as long ago as I would have thought.
Still
it feels like
over a
longer. That's true. My number 3 Boondock Saints.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna stay. When you said you were reevaluating your list, I was like, Boondock Saints isn't leaving though.
I think honestly, it would be a case of Boondock Saints would get pushed to number 5. I think that's where we're at. Right. But that being said, God, what a movie! I do think a lot of Boondock is carried by Willem Dafoe's performance. I love Willem Dafoe so much. And he plays this cop who's hunting these Irishmen who are doing vigilante murders. And he's just he's like gay but circumstantially, like they talk about how that he's gay, but he doesn't really like give gay at any point. He's just like, I'm gay.
Literally.
And he does investigations, and he's just tweaking the entire time, progressively more and more as he has to deal with like the police being inept, and it's just a great time all the way through. Very goofy film, but I love it. And so we were talking about doing movie trivia, and we were talking about how we don't really have a lot that came up, but we thought something might come up naturally. A little thing for this. I'm pretty sure the guy who made Boondock Saints was able to because he won a radio show.
Interesting. Like, get your chance to make a movie?
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't know the exact story, but it was I think it was like pitch a script or like win some money, something adjacent to that, and he like won it, and he was able to make Boondock Saints because of it. And then I don't think he did anything else to my knowledge.
That's so funny. King shit.
So that's my number 3. What do you got?
Shit. So my number 3 is No Country for Old Men by the Coens.
I knew that would end up somewhere in here. I had a feeling.
My top 4 have not changed from what's on Letterboxd, so if you knowing what they are in your mind, don't look.
I'm not gonna look, but I have some guesses.
I saw you move towards the mouse.
I was looking to see if the guy who made Boondock Saints did anything else, and he made Boondock Saints 2, and an alleged Boondock Saints 3, and nothing.
So, yeah, my number 3 is No Country for Old Men by the Coens. It's about a serial killer trying to kill a guy because he has money.
So true. Legendary Javier Bardem.
Yes, the legendary bowl cut himself. Famous for the scene where he's like,
call it.
What do you flip? Call it. You flipped a coin.
Call
I
it.
don't want to choose.
He has such an
I just
interesting...
don't want to. Do you live in that house back there? You and your wife live there. What time do you close?
What time do you close?
Well, just about now.
He has such an interesting manner of speech that absolutely sells that movie.
Javier.
Yeah, because he definitely, like, he's playing a pretty nuanced, like, psychopath, in the sense that he doesn't really come off that, like, he's not like, oh, I'm crazy, you know what I mean? No,
literally, yeah. He's just like, a guy.
He's just a dude, and then he tanks a car accident at the end.
Yeah, the movie is incredible. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. If you like westerns, if you like dramas, if you like action movies, if you like suspense, if you like
Tarantino Josh Brolin movies, in that movie too.
If you like, yeah, it's Josh Brolin, Thanos.
If you like Thanos,
yeah, if you like Tarantino movies, you'll like it. Anyway, yeah, it's good. I recommend. The Coens are my favorite directors.
They're really good. The one that reminds me of the Coens all the time that did Grand Budapest Hotel. Is that a Coen?
Wes Anderson?
Wes Anderson. I always think of the two of them, or the three of them, I guess. Kind of.
That's funny because they're not similar at all.
No, it's something.
It's probably
about the
because
name.
It's because I was right in the era of like watching all their movies at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And they have like an artsiness to them. They make like filmy film. You know what I mean?
How many Coens movies have you seen?
I mean, at least a couple. I mean, like
Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't know why I sang that in Chapel Roan.
I forgot. Is Raising Arizona Coens?
Isn't it?
I can't remember. That's why I'm asking.
Wait, is it not?
I might be. I can't remember.
No, it is.
It is? Okay. So at least 2.
When did we watch that?
That was recent.
I don't have it logged.
Yeah, man, you didn't even log it, dude?
You gotta tell me when it was.
Let me find it so I can help you out. Unless I didn't log it either.
Oh, fuck.
If we pulled a double didn't log.
Was it in July?
It might have even been more recent than that. It might have been like.
Let's just both put August 1st.
Sounds good.
Anyway, I love the Coens, and I love No Country for Old Men. I love Fargo. I love Big Lebowski. I love Burn After Reading.
Big Lebowski I've seen as well.
I love Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I love Hail Caesar. I have not seen I have seen Inside Llewyn Davis. I have not seen True Grit. I didn't like Inside Llewyn Davis. I've seen The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Great.
Seen that too.
I have not seen Blood Simple or Barton Fink or Miller's Crossing.
I've heard great things about Fargo, and I don't really know anything about it.
You haven't seen Fargo?
Haven't seen Fargo.
Oh my god. Fargo is such a good movie.
So I've heard.
Such a good movie. Frances McDormand. That's all you really need to say.
So true. I know it's like snowy. That's all I know about Fargo.
It's in Minnesota.
Is there a series related to Fargo?
Yes, there is a series. It is not... It's like a remake of the... Okay, I haven't seen it, so if this is wrong, I apologize, but I think it's a remake. The first season is a remake of the movie, and the second season is a continuation.
Interesting. Is it
I
good?
think. I've not seen it.
Is it well regarded?
It is highly, highly regarded. There's a lot of famous people in the show, too.
I'd be interested in looking into that.
It's really good. It was one of the first movies I ever watched with Lucas.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The first movie we ever watched together was Inglourious Basterds.
That's not a bad pick, honestly.
And then I think the second or third one was... Yeah. Fargo.
Hell yeah.
What's your number 3?
I think we're on 2 now, yeah? Because I thought I did Boondock Saints.
I forgot your first. Yes, sorry,
yes.
Number 2.
So that's where we kind of get into the squish of it all. Because number 2 is a little up in the air because I need to restack the list a little bit. I think right now, if I went with my gut, I would probably honestly say The Batman.
That's crazy. That is such a good movie.
It's so good, and I'm sure I've mentioned it on the channel by this point, but I have a vendetta against the film The Dark Knight.
Would you like to go into it a little more?
Okay. I think The Dark Knight... The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight.
Hey, everybody, come on down to Dark Knight and...
We're gonna be throwing darts.
We're gonna have free beer.
My father hit a bullseye.
Okay.
Hey,
whoever wins gets dinner. Meatloaf.
I think The Dark Knight is a well-constructed film. But I also find it as a piece of Batman media extremely underwhelming for a number of reasons.
Agreed.
First of all, Heath Ledger did great. We all know it. I'm not disrupting that. An amazing Joker performance. However, he's in 30 minutes of that movie, and it's like a 2-hour long, if not more, movie. So it's not like the whole thing is Joker, but also he's easily the best part of that movie. And like the rest of it is like at best a B. Like at best a B+. And I know people are gonna get all like, oh, it's about the dichotomy of the friggin' Bruce Wayne and whether or not he's doing a good job. Lame. I don't care. It's like they take Batman. Okay, here we go. They take Batman, right? the world's greatest investigator next to the Question, but he's not part of this continuity. So the world's greatest investigator, and all of the investigating he does in that movie is putting stuff in the Bat computer. He literally just like digs a bullet out of a wall and then like analyzes it using like Chat GPT, and then it just tells him like the kind of bullet it is.
ChatGPT wasn't a thing back then.
It was for him. Lucius
Christopher
Fox
Nolan
made it.
is incredible.
It also, Lucius Fox makes all of his gear, which, like, I don't hate Lucius
No, that's
Fox as a
true.
character, but, like, also, a little, like, what, it kind of, the only thing Batman does in that movie is MMA. That's all he does. He does MMA and he gets hurt, and that's it. And then he's sad about some things. But also,
Literally.
like, sad in, like, he's just a billionaire, but, like, not even, like, I don't know. Bruce Wayne just comes off as cardboard that entire film to me. That entire trilogy for me. I haven't seen Begins in a long time, so I won't comment on Batman Begins, but comes off as cardboard in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. And then Batman as Batman, when he's Batmaning, just does not... It's just so... I mean, people have made fun of it for ages, but he's so just... and
I haven't even seen the third one. I was so apathetic about the second one. I was like, I don't care to watch
It's
the third
longer and more boring, is my honest opinion on it. I like Tom Hardy, but not that much.
Batman, he's gonna go down into the city.
All credit for that bit to Aaron Hansen. Please don't kill me.
It's a great one.
I'm so scared of ripping people off lately, and then I made a video that was blatantly ripping off a man.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, you're gonna have the Chris OGs coming after
God,
you.
I love that man.
I love Christopher. We're getting off topic though. Anyway, all that to
Batman.
say, the
Pattinson, Robert.
the Batman,
God, the funeral scene.
the funeral scene.
The funeral scene.
That whole movie is like the anti The Dark Knight for me. Like everything
Yes.
I don't like about The Dark Knight, I love about the Batman. Like for one, it's about Batman
Yeah.
and not a Batman villain, which is a common pitfall I've noticed. It's so deeply like a character study of Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is actually like an interesting thing to talk about in this one. They nerfed him a little bit. He's a lot like he's not like picking up stuff immediately. Like he has to actually like think. And he like they managed to make the Riddler a threat by the simple way of just making him give puzzles that Batman doesn't figure out immediately, which I've shockingly never seen before. Every time the Riddler comes up, Batman gets it like instantly, which like makes him a useless character. You know what I mean? But that movie also, like, for as dark as it is so like saturated, and like people talk about it being like grounded a lot, but it's super like comic booky, and like I would consider it a little campy in some spots in an excellent way. It's romantic.
Absolutely.
Just an incredible film, front to back.
So, what are your opinions on Mr. Matthew Reeves then? Well, you haven't seen Planet of the Apes.
I haven't seen Planet of the Apes. I've wanted to see it for a long time.
God.
I wanted to see it.
But we all know you love Cloverfield.
Yeah.
We were all talking about Cloverfield earlier.
I love Cloverfield. Cloverfield honestly is in my top 10.
So he's hashtag winning for you. Wait,
Absolutely.
so Matt Reeves is 2 in your top 10? That's kind of crazy.
He's hauling, dude. I mean, let me see what else he's done. I have not.
He's done the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the War of the Planet of the Apes, the Batman, rom-com with David Schwimmer back in the day,
And
if I'm
Paul
remembering
Bearer.
correctly, and then also Cloverfield. That's like
And a movie
it.
called Future Shock, which I have no clue what that is.
Future Shock.
Yeah. With Vivian Schilling and Martin Cove. I don't know.
Never even heard of either of those people.
I've heard of Bill Paxton. I don't know who that is.
That sounds familiar.
He was in Titanic and Nightcrawler and The Terminator. Oh, he's in a lot. He's in a lot of stuff.
Is he a voice actor? Perhaps.
I'm not sure, but he's in, like, a shocking amount of films that I, like, know. Like, he's in Spy
he's
Kids
dead.
3D. Oh, rip. Rip the homie.
Let's
Hardly
see what
knew
he
him.
was in these things. Oh, he's fucking Private Hudson, bro.
Private Hudson?
In Aliens. You probably haven't even seen Aliens.
I saw Aliens with you. Oh, no,
Aliens?
No, I haven't seen Aliens.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
I'm sorry, I gotta come correct.
Okay, anyway.
Anywho.
Enough about you.
So true. What's your number 2?
Synecdoche, New York.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Please elaborate. I want to hear you talk more about it.
Synecdoche, New York is like if wanting to kill yourself was a movie. But only in, like, the fun way.
In the fun way.
Yeah, have you seen Pissing Out Cancer, where he's, like, wanting to kill yourself, but only in the fun way?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's this movie.
I think I left my review for Synecdoche. One of my 2 was it's a trans film for cis dads.
Yeah, you want to talk about your multiple reviews there?
Synecdoche, New York is.
Can you try that again?
Synecdoche, New York is it is actually the only film on Letterboxd I have given a 1 star, if I'm looking at it correctly.
And why is that?
It just hurts. It just hurts the whole way through.
There's no upside.
It's just like getting stabbed repeatedly. But
Yeah.
it is also one of the movies on Letterboxd I've given a 5 star because it's so good at stabbing you. It makes you appreciate its form and technique the whole way through.
Can you imagine a murderer murdering you and you're like, nice form.
Good form. Really efficient upswing.
Yeah, good shit. Well
Oh,
done.
and he's got the ice pick grip out, dude. He's got multiple options.
Dude, okay, so Synecdoche, New York is basically about this guy who's, like, middle-aged and he has a young child and his marriage is kind of falling apart and he's, like, a local theater director and he wins this grant from, like, the city to create this incredible piece of theater. Like, he gets, like, an unknown but massive amount of money. Like, implied to be, like, millions of dollars, basically, based on what he does.
Functionally infinite.
Functionally infinite. He buys, like, or rents or whatever, like, a big old, like, terminal somewhere in New York and builds a scale, like, model of New York inside of it. So you have to do a little bit of, like, supernatural kind of reaching there to kind of, like, justify that, because it's, like, full-size buildings within this building that's the full-size building. So
Right.
it's implied to, there's a lot of stuff going on. If you've seen any Charlie Kaufman joints, you know that there's definitely a lot going on. But yeah, it's probably the best movie ever made, so.
It was really good, but also it is absolutely, like, I'd like to ride the friggin' just the straight up pain roller coaster. Like, this is the roller coaster that kills you at the end.
They have that in real life.
Do they actually?
Yeah, okay, they don't, but it was like a concept that a guy
the
thought
swirly,
of for, like,
yeah,
to, like,
the
euthanize
euthanasia
people.
coaster.
Yeah. Something he came up with, I guess.
I was wrong, by the way. The only movie I have that's rated lower than Synecdoche, New York is The Rise of Skywalker.
That's so funny because one of the only movies I have rated a 1 star is also The Rise of Skywalker.
You know what? I had a brief idea about having like a stinkers category. Let's save the Rise of Skywalker discourse for when we get there, because it feels like apt to talk about.
We don't need to talk about my emotional damage.
I think it's really funny, and I would like to. So.
Yeah, Synecdoche. If you want to kill yourself, it's the best movie for you.
Honestly, on actual disclaimer,
actually,
don't watch that if you're having like a really bad time. Like it might.
Yeah, it's gonna make you want to do it.
Yeah, it's the edge for sure.
I'll talk about it in detail because I think it's interesting. It's basically it shows the man's entire life. And before I go any further, might I just say, the main character of the movie is played by Philip Seymour Hoffman, who is my favorite actor of all time.
This is true.
So I'm not about to just, like, you know, I love him. I've seen his filmography almost in its entirety at this point. Hint, hint for a future video.
Ooh.
But, like, he just absolutely is transformed into this role. And there's so much... I've read, like, the screenplay, like, 5 or 6 times, and...
That's how you know.
Even when you read the screenplay, there's all this crazy shit that you never, like, really realize. Like, all, like, the gender stuff didn't even really hit me until I read back the screenplay for the first time. Because, like, it doesn't really feel like a big deal until you read it out and you realize how many mentions they're making to, like, these things and stuff. There's no way to explain. It's an amazing movie. You have to watch it, but choose a day. But don't choose a good day, because you're going to ruin a good day. So
that
you need, like, an average
week. You need a midday.
Yeah.
You need a gray day. You need, like, a cup of coffee.
But you can't be already sad. That's the problem.
You just need to not be depressed. I think sad
Correct. You could be
is
sad,
okay,
I guess, yeah.
But, like, you need to not be on the edge, because it will push you.
Yeah.
You will be nearing the edge as you watch it. But yeah. So, wait, was that your number 2 or your number 1?
That was my number 2.
That's exciting. A movie you called maybe the best film ever made. Your number 2. Very interesting. The movie I think is the best film ever made is Speed Racer, and I'm not even gonna beat around the bush about it. I'm not gonna halt the brakes. I'm not gonna take up more time than is necessary. Speed Racer is my favorite film. It'll probably remain so long into my adulthood. Just absolutely designed for my psyche. I saw someone... I was on Twitter earlier. God forbid.
Why?
Self-harm. We all got a vice. And I saw someone talking about it, and they described it as a movie for people that used to be little boys. Which absolutely feels accurate to me. It's just beautiful. It is, like, constantly, unabashedly breaking so many, like, industry standards and, like, conventional rules of filmmaking in just, like, it's, like, almost constantly halfway through a screen transition. Like, the background is always moving independently than the foreground. It's, like, extremely Spy Kids 3D looking. Like, it's in no way a realistic setting. People are throwing snakes and beehives at each other the whole run. And it's like all this goofy stuff is happening. And then as that happens, it's telling this like really deeply profound story about an artist and an artist family. And like his like magnum opus coming together at the end. And let me tell you, I mentioned it early, this film makes me cry every time I see it. The ending is such a just climax of expression. It's just it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
It is. It absolutely is.
I feel very passionate about it. In my early days of trying to form film opinions, I told Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps fame that I didn't think it was a good movie, and it is one of my greatest regrets, because I don't agree with that opinion at all anymore.
That's crazy.
A deep shame on my household for that one. But absolutely go check it out. It got critically panned when it came out, because people just weren't built like that yet.
People were not ready.
People weren't ready. Made by the Wachowski sisters of the Matrix fame. Speaking of, I need to check out the rest of their filmography a little bit. There's a couple, like 3 movies I'd like to see with you. 2 of them, really. Bound and Cloud Atlas. Both look really interesting.
We talked about this. I'm so down.
Bound, I want to say, has one of the I think it has the chick from Twin Peaks in it. I'm not 100% about that. But I think so.
That's awesome.
Don't quote me on that, but
Which chick? There's a lot of chicks in that show.
The one that you don't like.
The with the black hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember her name right now.
Yeah, that's my number one. Now, before you move on to yours, let me ask you: is this a film about a girl and her mom?
So it's actually not.
It's actually not. Interesting. Then I'm not
And
sure.
once I say it, you'll know, and you'll be like, "Oh, of course, that's your favorite movie." The movie about the girl and her mother is my guilty pleasure
Interesting.
movie, and unless we're not thinking of the same one,
It's possible.
but my guilty pleasure movie is that. So, my number one is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That tracks. That makes sense in hindsight. That is a good one.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, written by, legend, icon, king, Charlie Kaufman, who made Synecdoche, New York. Yeah, I mean, it's my favorite movie ever. Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, everybody knows. If you don't know, you gotta watch it. I can't tell you anything. That's the only movie that I don't feel comfortable spoiling.
Yeah, that's
Because
a
if
fair
you
one.
haven't seen it, you have to watch that movie, and don't Google it, because you have to watch it. And then once you watch it, give it 3 months, and then watch it again, and then give it 3 months and watch it again. And I swear, every single time you watch it, you are going to notice more stuff.
That it's a crazy romp through that one.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolutely one of those where I was like, I think on the first watch through, I was like, I don't know that I get it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It technically took a few goes through to like really sink into that one. Crazy that the guy who made that made the Green Hornet 2011.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't even remember the director's name.
Michael
but,
Gondry.
Yeah, and so I do have trivia
Oh?
to share. So my trivia to share is that the composer, John, it's either Brian or Brion, I've never known how to pronounce it, but the composer of Synecdoche, New York, also did the music for Eternal Sunshine. And a lot of other movies, too.
Well, he's quite talented, so I would hope so.
Yeah, he's done many movies. And he has also done a lot of music videos. Like, he did, unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure he did White Stripes Fell in Love with a Girl music video. The one that's like Lego.
Oh, he has done a lot of stuff. I found him. He did Lady Bird.
Yeah, yep. He did the music for Lady Bird. Yep.
Punch Drunk Love, Magnolia.
Yep.
Step Brothers, Paranormal.
If we had a Stinkers compilation, I would be having an honorable mention spot for Paul Thomas Anderson, who I truly cannot seem to form a film opinion on. No matter how many times I watch his movies, I can't form an opinion. I watched There Will Be Blood, and I cannot say if I liked it or not. I don't know why I can't figure it out.
Let me pull up some of his joints, because I feel like I've seen some of his, but I have name blindness. Let's see. So There Will Be Blood, as mentioned.
Okay, so There Will Be Blood, Magnolia, Licorice Pizza,
Okay, I saw Boogie Nights.
Phantom Thread, Boogie Nights,
I liked
Hard
Boogie
8,
Nights. It was okay. I gave Boogie Nights a 3.5.
Inherent Vice, The Master, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something.
Apparently he was 26 when he made Boogie Nights. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. By the way, I need to watch Boogie Nights for the Philip Seymour Hoffman video, so maybe we should watch that together.
I'll watch it with you. The closest thing I could compare Boogie Nights to is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They feel very similar.
Yeah. Also, crazy drop that I have 0 Tarantinos on this list, because I used to be such a Tarantino head.
A big
Until
Tarantino.
he became a Zionist.
Probably was always one. But
Well, he married an Israeli woman and then moved there. So,
it's been known to do it.
there's only so much you can do.
Rip feet guy.
Yeah, rip feet guy. Really gonna miss him on the team.
So that's our number. That's our top fives.
Who would you say is your favorite director? Do you have?
I mean, gut goes with Tarantino because of like the consistency of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, I like almost everything he's done. Sam Raimi would probably be up there.
Interesting.
The Spider-Man movies are so good. They're so good. And Evil Dead was so good. And
Evil
love
Dead is really good.
I love the second Doctor Strange. I'm a cape shit fan. I like my supers. But it's tough to say because I'm not really I don't really listen to albums and I don't really watch movies on the basis of their director that often. So it's hard for me to like tie it together like that. But those are the ones that actually Robert Rodriguez would be up there too.
Ooh, yeah. King.
Which actually we're kind of bouncing around a little bit here, but that kind of pulls to if you want to hit the guilty pleasures a little bit.
We can do that.
One on my list is anything from Robert Rodriguez. Alita Battle Angel, the entire Spy Kids franchise, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Deep nostalgic connection with those films. And some of them I even think are actually pretty good. I think Alita is legitimately pretty solid. But I kind of wanted to pull it this way because I was also curious. So, the one that's your guilty pleasure, that is not your number one, what is that?
It's Barbie as the Island Princess.
Interesting. So that is not even...
So what are you thinking about?
So, I knew that would come up, Barbie as the Island Princess. I was thinking of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that's such a good movie. It's definitely not, like, a fave for me.
Not a fave?
But it is really good, and it has made me cry.
Didn't it make you cry multiple times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to get into that.
Oh, yeah. We'll get into the weeds. Semantics.
It's not really a really big deal, but...
That one was a banger, though. But Barbie...
yeah, really good movie. Honestly, I think that I just, like... I think if I could rewatch that one when I got older and have more of an experience with it, maybe it could change. But as of right now, it's just kind of like a good movie.
That's fair.
That is about a girl and her mom, which, again, is a genre I am deeply interested in and well studied.
Well studied.
But, yeah, Barbie as the Island Princess is the best movie ever made, and every single person should watch it every year on December 18th, because that's what I do. And, it's about a girl who drowned, almost, and she wakes up on an island, and a bunch of animals take care of her, and she learns how to talk to the animals. And then a white man, shows up, and goes, "Come to the city," and he takes her to the city. And then they go to the city, and then he's like, "Mom, Dad, look at this girl I met on the island." And they're like, "Oh my goodness, who is this island girl?" And then they have to do a bunch of stuff to, like, make her look, like, appropriate for society. But then it's about how she learns to love the island girl that she was all along. And it's Barbie, so it's the best.
It's true. It's Tarzan 1 and 2, and then a little bit of Cinderella. And
Yes.
I need to really emphasize to the audience at home that I try to watch it with Hannah as many times as I can every year, or, like, you know, on your birthday, the eve of your birthday, if you will. And you absolutely could like announce the entire script of that movie. Like, you have it,
of course,
so on lock.
Without a doubt in my mind, I could.
It's truly incredible.
Here on my island, the trees say hello. The dolphins are waving wherever I go. There's a song on the breeze and a home in the trees. Friends I can talk to whenever I please. The animals, because she talks to animals.
The rat song is easily my favorite.
Yeah. Now we're giving content.
It feels germy. It
Now
feels Germa adjacent.
we get the cheese, 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 cheese,
Yeah.
cheese, 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 cheese.
Spoilers for Barbie Island.
Yeah, but Barbie is Island Princess. I watch it every year right before my birthday because of this one song in it that has a part that I always like to think about when I get older. And it's just a really good movie that I've watched ever since I was young, and it just means a lot to me. It's my speed racer.
It's so real.
And it's a musical, so you can't really go wrong.
Double whammy. What other guilty pleasures do you have, out of curiosity? I'm kind of
That's the only one that's written down on here. I don't really watch movies as like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch this movie. Like,
right.
I don't even really personally fuck with like So Bad It's Good. Mm-hmm. Like, we watched The Room one time, and I just like hated my life like the entire time. Like, I was just like, this is not even like. It's not even bad in an entertaining way. Like, everybody's always like, oh my god, The Room, like, it's so bad, it's good. Like, haha, I did not hit her, I did not. And then you watch it and you're like, this movie's about how this man hates women.
Yeah. I found it interesting kind of because of that. In the sense of, like, I can't imagine what the process of this movie existing looked like. You know what I mean? And that's fascinating to me. Like, that's where the enjoyment of the film comes from. The film isn't good. Like, everyone knows that. But thinking about Tommy Wiseau in a boardroom pitching a movie about how he hates women to directors and then it working is insane.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
It's a wild... I need to rewatch The Room a little bit.
It's just not even worth... Like, the whole time I was just like, this is not even good. Like, it's just him having sex and being mean to women.
It's true.
So much sex. Like, not even in the way that, like, wow. Like, that's a lot. Like, so much sex.
That actually reminds me, what was the movie we watched recently that also was kind of like that? About, like... And, like, it's like... I think there's... Like
what was it?
Vampire or something at the end.
Was it Eternal?
Yeah, Eternal. That's what it was. Oh
I'm sucking fucking pillows, man. I'm sucking fucking pillows.
We gotta rewatch Eternal, and we got that would be an excellent film to Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh my god, you're right about that.
Because there's no way anyone but us knows about Eternal.
No. So the reason that we know about this movie, Eternal, is that I wanted to watch Eternal Sunshine, and we also wanted to watch the movie Sunshine with Cillian Murphy and Chris, what's his name? And Chris Captain, Mr. America.
Evans.
Yes, Christopher Evans. But we thought it'd be funny if we saw if there was a movie called Eternal, so we could watch Eternal Sunshine, and then Sunshine.
Right.
Well, there was a movie called Eternal.
And it's this little indie joint. I don't even know if it will be on Letterboxd. That's how it is. Is it?
I have it logged.
Because that's probably how we found it actually.
Yeah, I have it logged.
Yeah, here it is. Eternal 2004, by Wilhelm Liebenberg and Federico Sanchez.
And this was the most insane movie ever.
I'm like recursively experiencing it as I'm thinking about it. It's a murder mystery, and all it honestly feels a lot like The Room to me. Of like, I just feel like this is a movie about the guy who made it, and like he's just like banging
and his
a lot.
fetish.
Yeah, like literally. Fascinating film. Honestly, that movie deserves its own video. We should make an HC about that.
100%.
That's a great one. As far as guilty pleasures, I have Underworld on here.
Ooh.
A movie I can only describe as like based on that one Evanescence cover. Vampires, very blue. Batman Forever. The Twilight and Harry Potter franchise, absolute guilty pleasures.
Absolute.
Those movies all blow.
Twilight's not even a guilty pleasure for me. I love Twilight.
That's a good point. I try not to feel guilty about any of my pleasures, but except for like maybe Harry Potter.
I do feel guilty about Harry Potter.
It's just one of those things where it's a jovial time. It's just a shame. it's just a shame.
It's just a shame things.
Yeah.
Happened.
The first Twilight is unironically not that bad. I quite like the first Twilight. The rest of them really devolve. The second lowest actual rating I have on Letterboxd is New Moon.
Whatever.
The only thing I have listed on that review is literally just get real. that's all I have for New Moon.
Remember when he jumped and turned into a werewolf mid-jump?
That part was cool. I will give it that. It did not save it for me. I would
What
be
the
down.
hell is wrong with you?
I would be down to rewatch those and get a new opinion. But
Well, whenever I see you next in person,
oh, that would be.
we could do
lovely.
that.
I would love to do a romp through them. And also, Nate said he would be down to rewatch them because he said he was only like half paying attention the first round through and forgot all about
was
it.
he there?
I think he was like half there for some of them. I think he was more there for Harry Potter than for Twilight. But those are kind of mine. Briefly mentioned Sunshine, as I have that not as a guilty pleasure, but one of my sleeper hits.
Ooh, we can move on to sleeper hits.
I would love to move on to sleeper hits. That movie rocked so hard. Cillian Murphy, all-star cast, first of all. Cillian Murphy, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, I want to say, is in that.
Yeah. Wait.
No, sorry, not
No.
Lucy Liu. I'm racist, unfortunately, and I apologize. Michelle Yeoh. Benedict Wong. Hiroyuki Sanada, which is like, he is in everything. That is it.
That movie is fucking insane.
It really is, and
Especially the ending. It starts out so normal. That's a movie where if you're on your phone, you're just gonna completely not understand anything by the time you get to the end, because it's like,
yeah,
it seems like it's just chill and they're going through space, and then by the end it's like this weird fucking like supernatural demon energy shit going on.
yeah, it gets crazy.
It's a great movie.
That movie had a turn in it where it went from being sci-fi to being horror, and I was like, "Whoa!" It kind of.
I was
threw
not
me.
prepared.
I honestly almost forgot about that whole sequence, but it's an immaculate film. Honestly, that could be in my favorite somewhere as well. But I'm not entirely sure where. I also have Playtime Chronicle. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is on here. Dark City is a
Fucking
deep
Dark
cut.
City.
You did not care for Dark City that much, if I'm remembering correctly.
No, I think I might like it if I had friends in person. I just was so bored.
That's fair.
Lucas's dad likes that movie.
It's like The Matrix without kung fu. Is kind of what it feels like.
Who cares?
So true, so true. Dread and Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans are all on my sleeper hits. Which, oh my god. If you haven't seen Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans, give that one a try, because that is an interesting film. Honestly, that's another one I don't even want to spoil. Just, if you like Nick Cage at all, let that one simmer, watch it start to finish, even if you're not fully vibing with it, and just see what you like. What about you? What do you got in your sleeper hits?
So I will show you on the camera my note to prove this. But you have already mentioned in this podcast 2 of my sleeper hits.
Really?
Yes. And one of them you just mentioned.
Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans.
Yes.
Wow, really?
That is one of them. But since you said you don't want to go into spoilers, we won't. It's just really good, and it's crazy.
It is crazy. I'll say this, I wasn't sure if you were gonna like it or not. And I'm happy you liked
great.
it.
It was great. I had a good time. My second sleeper hit is Bad Times at the El Royale.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Bad Times at the El Royale is like a guy... whoever made it is they're trying to be Tarantino, but like they don't fully commit to the aesthetic, so it's like very modern. It's like from 2018, so it's like it's like a 2018 movie, but like it feels like different. I don't really know how to explain it. It feels like if No Country for Old Men and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood had a baby.
Yeah, it feels very. It's whoever made it knows what they like is probably the best way I could put it.
Absolutely the case. Yes. And then I have one more that you've also already mentioned. Do you want to take a guess, like, at all?
That I've already mentioned. It's... Well, we kind of went over Sunshine. Is it Chronicle?
No, it's Alita Battle Angel.
Really?
I'm showing you to prove it.
I believe that's immaculate. That movie...
Yes.
That movie slaps. Crazy.
That movie's
style.
great, and it doesn't have a very high rating on Letterboxd, which is why I found it in my sleeper hits.
That's a good one. I need to rewatch. I need to rewatch Bad Times, honestly, but also Alita for sure because it's been a minute since I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Alita felt very similar to Speed Racer in a lot of ways.
Why is there no Alita 2?
Critically panned. That's how it goes.
We need an Alita 2 tomorrow.
We do. We truly do. Zoe Saldana, honestly, really great actress. I really love. Wait, who did I say? Zoe Saldana? Not who that is. Not. I'm bad.
I was just gonna let you figure it out.
Rosa Salazar. My
There
bad.
you go.
I really like her stuff. What's the movie? It's not a movie. It's a show. Where I think you watched it recently. With her.
I don't know.
Undone.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
I will say, sleeper hit, a Scanner Darkly, bro.
That
a
is
fucking
a great
Scanner Darkly.
We love movies that be just trying stuff. And that is for sure one of them. I was in the MDCH and I pulled up a Scanner Darkly. I was just showing what it looked like, and everyone had this like, ugh reaction, and it's a filter. It's like you gotta lock in. It's worth its aesthetic, and it kind of needs to look that way for what it's doing. But that one is an absolute banger. Let's see.
What was next?
So we did sleeper hits. We did guilty pleasures.
Oh, that was it. That was all we had.
Damn, that's crazy. I will point out. So I'll run through this real quick. I have contenders for my favorites list, and I would like to hear your opinions on them a little bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
So.
Oh, do we want to go through that 30 movies thing after this?
I
The
would
top
love
30
to.
from Reddit?
That would be super interesting because I have opinions about that thing.
Okay, let's do that after this. Go ahead, sorry. I didn't want us to forget.
No, it's understandable. Contenders. Sinners, first of all. Let's just open with that.
Dude.
That movie was so good. It was, like, that unironically is probably the best movie to come out, in my opinion, easily within the last decade, if not more. So that I feel like needs to be up there. I got RRR. RRR.
RRRR?
We watched that together, didn't we?
Sorry, I'm checking my phone because something crazy just happened.
Oh.
Greta Thunberg and a bunch of other people are on a flotilla to Gaza right now, and the IDF just blew it up, so she might be not well.
Interesting.
We'll see. We'll see if I cut that out of the podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
It feels crazy to go back to RRR after that.
No, I
know. Did we watch RRR together?
No, I've never seen it.
That's crazy. We gotta see that one. Also a musical, technically.
Yeah, it is.
We got Dark City. Dark City is in my contenders. Old Boy.
Dude, Old Boy is fucking crazy.
Let me tell you. That one, another one of those that is like probably one of the better movies ever made. Cloverfield is in there for the nostalgic of it. I feel like that would probably end up low on my list, but it still is up there. And then The Incredibles is kind of how I...
The Incredible. What are your thoughts on The Incredibles 2?
People be dissing The Incredibles 2, and I like The Incredibles 2.
I agree.
I don't have a problem with The Incredibles 2.
I don't either. I think it's good.
I mean, it's not like it... I don't see the issue. I mean, like, the first Incredibles is still there if you don't like the second one that much. It doesn't ruin
quite literally.
it.
Quite literally.
It was nice that they... I liked that they, like, made it Elastigirl's time to thrive.
Yes.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? She has very much
Girl
a
power.
similar arc to Bob in the first film. And I think it was a good way of doing it. Are they making a third one? Am I remembering that
I hope
correctly?
so. That'd be great.
So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm not sure how to organize it. I feel like Old Boy and Sinners and the Batman are probably top spots, but it's a tough call. What about you?
Yeah, Oldboy is such a good movie.
What was that one of the ones we watched together, or did you watch that on your own?
We watched that together.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I don't think I would have survived that shit.
Real. What about you? Do you have any... Because you briefly mentioned it's been a while since you've re-upped your favorites as well.
It has been a while. I'm gonna look at my list of 5 stars. I have rated 53 films 5 stars. And I'm just gonna go down the list, and if you have a thought, I want you to say your thought. Okay. And I'm not gonna go into much detail. Sinners, The Substance, Poor Things, Nope, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Bo Burnham's Insides, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, Parasite, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Lady Bird, The Florida Project, Get Out, 10 Cloverfield Lane, The Hateful Eight, Interstellar, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Lego Movie, Frances Ha, Submarine, Black Swan, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Synecdoche, New York, Let the Right One In, Barbie as the Island Princess, No Country for Old Men, Grindhouse, The Prestige, Children of Men, Kill Bill, Brokeback Mountain, Howl's Moving Castle, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Oldboy, Kill Bill, Ocean's 11, Mulholland Drive, The Big Lebowski, Perfect Blue, 7, Joy Street, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, Goodfellas, The Princess Bride, Stop Making Sense, The Thing, The Empire Strikes Back, Halloween, House, Dog Day Afternoon, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Psycho.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one you've mentioned wanting me to see a few times. We need to get around to
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Which is shocking to me. I feel like horror doesn't really land that often up there.
Something that we didn't really talk... I mean, I feel like Fire Walk with Me could edge out, like, No Country for Old Men, maybe?
I could see that. Poor Things is one that I feel like should be higher and it isn't for me.
Is such a good
I love that movie. It's just the competition is fierce at that wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which makes it tough. Those are good picks though. We have some overlap. You know what one I have 5 stars that's kind of a sleeper hit as well? Love Lies Bleeding.
That's such a good movie.
I haven't seen that in a minute. I also had Black Klansman in here, which is also an absolute banger. Love Lies Bleeding is a crazy film that took kind of a turn right at the edge.
Yeah.
I'm once again throwing my hat in for Katie O'Brien as a potential Wonder Woman in the future. That would make me really happy to see. But yeah, a great film. It's been a minute. So I have this list on Letterboxd called Is This Love or Just Infatuation? Which is like...
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the other one. God's Perfect Asshole?
Yeah, we need to bring that one up too. But I have this small list of movies that, like, I had, like, extreme recency bias with, like, upon first seeing it, that I'm not sure if I, like as much because I just saw it or because I actually think it's that good. I need to go through that list again and see where things land. That honestly would probably make a good video.
That would be a good video.
But Love Lies Bleeding is in there, alongside Sucker Punch, Dark City, Constantine, Interview with a Vampire.
Sucker Punch cannot be in your top anything, bro. I will kill you with life.
I like Sucker Punch, dude. It's good.
Why?
It's pure. It's just, it is what it is, and it's not trying to be anything else. But hitting on God's Perfect Asshole real quick, and then we can do that list. I have this list on Letterboxd called God's Perfect Asshole, which is described as films about people who have mastered the art of being insufferable, often to the point of almost being a superpower.
Correct.
We got Nightcrawler, Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans, Poor Things, Watching the Detectives, which crazy drop.
That's such a good movie.
No Country for Old Men, Dear Evan Hansen, and Saltburn.
Have you seen that?
No, that was a recommendation from you. You said it fit, and I trusted you.
It does.
But
Evan Hansen is about a guy who pretends to be friends with a dead kid to get clout.
does he face
Who
repercussions
killed
for that at
himself.
all?
The kid who killed himself. No!
Of course not.
He gets the girl!
That's deeply funny. Saltburn was the most recent addition and absolutely tracks. Maybe, honestly, even might be one of the more perfect assholes on the list. I feel like it would be probably a three-way tie between the guy from Nightcrawler, the guy from Saltburn, and Mrs. Poor Things.
I think the guy from Nightcrawler is the winner.
It's pretty good. He's
just
good.
so bad.
He is deep, but also the guy from Saltburn, dog.
But the guy from Saltburn... Yeah, but he's just a little freak.
True.
Like, the Nightcrawler guy was just doing that shit, like, for pure, like, profit.
Right.
Like,
That's
at
true.
least Barry Keoghan was, like, getting off on it.
Yeah, right. At least he feels something.
Right.
We need to rewatch watching the detectives as well, because
I'm so down for that. I would love to make Nathan watch that. Or Lucas.
honestly
or
both.
both.
Yeah. Paul Soder. Let me see if I can find that list real quick. Let's see.
It's in the chat, it's pinned under, like,
Yeah.
movie ideas or something like that.
Yeah.
You should be able to find it pretty easily. I'll pull it up on my phone. Words fail. Words fail. That's from Dear Evan Hansen. There's nothing I can say.
I think this is the right one.
It will be a screenshot of Reddit.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember if it's the right list that I saw originally.
Is it this list?
One second. I'm downloading it real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I have.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure this is the right one. This one got some pull when it first dropped of feeling like, I don't know, because looking at this one, I don't have as many qualms with it, but there was one that dropped that I remember there being a lot of fuss about.
I thought you were talking. That was a superhero one. I thought.
Was it? Let me take a look real quick. Top movies list. Because I feel like I remember them having, like, their own website for it, almost.
I mean, I don't know what you think you're gonna find when you search that, but you're gonna find a lot of things that you don't want.
I'm banking on the fact that it was recent enough to hopefully skew things a little bit. Maybe it was this one.
This is really good content.
Thank you. I mean, we've got it plenty. We're an hour 14 in. Here we go. Okay, I think this is the one I was looking at before. Here, I'll send it to you. It was the Rolling Stone one.
And you had a problem with this one?
I think so. It's been a minute now. I don't recognize as many.
I already have problems with this one because There Will Be Blood is number one, and that movie is not that good.
See, okay, thank you. I don't feel as crazy now. There's a few in here. Now, I will right
I
off the bat.
scroll so much.
There's at the top. There's like a little. There's like a thing that lets you move around quickly. There's a lot in here that I've never seen, so I can't really comment on those.
Right, I can't really either because there's a lot of stuff I also haven't seen.
Mad Max Fury
That's why I
Road-
liked the one I sent because I had seen most of them.
That's fair, but truthfully,
Like number 11 is OJ Made in America. Like, are you kidding?
like, what even is that? Boyhood 2014. I've never heard of in my life.
That's crazy. It's a movie that was filmed over 12 years while an actual child actor grew up.
It's that one. Okay, that one might be fair. Here's a question for you. Is The Social Network that good?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. And apparently it made 13 on this list, which feels really high to me.
Sorry, I don't know why I wasn't saying it. I'm having trouble focusing. Yeah, I've not seen it. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about it.
Eternal Sunshine is 17, followed closely by Inside Llewellyn Davis, which I know you had an opinion on.
I mean, I don't think that movie's good.
And, like, Zodiac is 19, and I'm a level.
Here's the thing. It's like, I haven't seen OJ Made in America, so I don't... It could be that good.
True.
I don't know.
But, like, I've seen Zodiac, and Zodiac doesn't feel like the 19th best movie of the 20th century to me.
At all.
Like, at all. Like...
Of the 20th century?
21st.
Thank you.
21st, my bad.
I'm gonna stop being mean, sorry.
Get Out is 22, which that could be fair. Grand Budapest Hotel is 25. Children of Men being like 27.
These are all
low.
great movies.
They're great films.
Here's the thing about this list. No matter what we put, there's probably some shit in, like, Spain that we'll never understand that's better than all of these. So, like...
That's true. The Irishman is 30. The
Irishman is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let me go back and take a look at the other list as well and see what the kind of the difference is. Let me pull that up. So they had Parasite at number 1.
Because it's amazing.
I need to rewatch Parasite
It's so good.
because I'll level.
I would honestly be down to watch that tonight.
I would be as well.
I have to take a shower, but I would watch something.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Because I was more stupid when we last watched it. And I feel like I probably missed some stuff. So I would like to give that one another shot. Second being Mulholland Drive is crazy a little bit. I like Mulholland Drive. I don't know that it's the second best film of the 21st century.
Because it's the first best.
Clearly.
No, just kidding. The first best isn't even on here, which is freaking Synecdoche.
We'll see, and there you go.
Synecdoche does not get its flowers. I'm so sick of it.
I hadn't even heard of it until you brought it up the first time.
I'm so sick of it. It's such a good movie.
It's a shame.
Like, everybody that's ever seen it loves it. If more people saw it, more people would love it. It has a 4.2 on Letterboxd. That's, like, remarkable.
It's crazy because it seems like it just doesn't get talked about. I just never hear about it outside of you.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, yep, here we go. 28 is The Dark Knight. So clearly I have an issue. Have you
It's fine.
Very good. Well, actually, we've made a mistake of the best movie of all time. Actually, is the one that we made. That's like 17 minutes long.
Yeah, the best movie of all time is You'll Never Believe What We Found in the Woods -HC.
So true. The sequel coming next week.
We should make another movie.
I'd be down. It's gonna be so much more viable now.
Why is that?
Is this the time for the announcement, I think, a little bit?
Do you want to announce it?
I think so. It's an interesting thing to do it in the movie episode, but...
It is. Especially right at the end.
You're
like Dan dropping the fact that he got married in Lemons Part 5 at the end or whatever.
Literally. I am moving to the same city as Hannah is in, across several state lines, and therefore, Hypercam will be able to continue in person. Which is so exciting.
The next podcast that you see after this episode might be in person.
Which is wild. We need a couch. We need a little casting.
We need something.
We need a casting couch.
I don't think we need that.
Well, it's for podcasting. We need a podcasting couch.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
Well, yeah, that's so exciting. So we should absolutely make another movie. I want to do something with choreography. I wanted to do like a
Well,
sword
I have
fight
an
for a
idea
long
for
time.
I want to do a movie where it's like a post-apocalypse
Mhm.
with a someone that finds a little robot friend abandoned, and then they explore together.
I remember you mentioning that one a little bit. I like how a lot of
And I have lots of other ideas too, but
I like a lot how your 2 movie ideas so far both involve a little guy. I like that.
that's because little guys are epic.
You kind of need a little guy, like just a
Duh.
little bit, like E.T., Star
Oh my
Wars,
god, yes.
Batman Returns, with Danny DeVito, the Lorax,
Crazy. Spawn.
Spawn.
We should play Cine Tuner after this.
Oh, dude, I would love to do that. Honestly, I kind of want to record. Should we record Cinetin Nerdle and attach it as like a little end piece?
As an end video?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Hell yeah, I would love to. Let's do it.
That or it's the next HC.
Also true. Actually, let's do that because I think we had the idea of doing like a bunch of like little stuff videos. Expect Senator Nerdle coming up. But for now, thank you for. Unless you have any other thoughts, Hannah, thank you for enjoying.
No, I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on what we said.
Yeah.
In the comments, please share your favorite movies, your sleeper hits, your guilty pleasures, all the things. Tell us why we're wrong, or tell us why we're right.
Absolutely, please do. The more divisive, the better. Accuse us of things. I will leave it with this. I do want to quickly slide this under the bar as we close out. The movie Knock Knock sucks so bad, but I love it. Heavy recommend. Go check it out. One of the worst movies I've
Isn't
ever
that a
seen.
movie where a bunch of girls rape Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Content warning. But man.
Yeah, sorry, where they S.A. Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
it blows.
They rape him?
It's true. Oh god, don't even get me started.
Don't censor yourself.
Don't
Fuck
do it.
Meta.
Don't do
Fuck
it.
Google.
But yeah, that movie sucks. Anyway, have a great day, ladies.
Bye.